Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a very special video today because it's hard to find content to do here, but I'm a huge fan of Disney. I'm sure everybody out there is, right? I have Dickie, Mickey Mouse, might as well be, pajamas on right now while I'm recording this. I'm even wearing my Donald Duck slippers. So I've always been obsessed. I try to spend most of my time on the monorail as possible because I'm hoping of a future where I don't have to drive either and everything could be on monorails that are controlled by an invisible man. So I wanted to do a video because I've always gone to Disney. I try to go every day. And there's this club there called Club 33. Have you ever heard of it? Apparently it's like really cool and really rich people can only get in. And I wanted to go on a walkthrough, which I haven't watched yet, with you guys and show you. But beforehand, because I had to find a video where there was an actual walkthrough, I looked it up and I found Disneyland Club 33 with Vanessa Hudgens, Sarah Hyland, and Matt Prokop. So those are just some people who've come through the CIA Intel, the Disney mind control, the Disney family, the Disney family. And I know somebody's covered Vanessa Hudgens or Hodgins, and she's recently come out as a witch, and I fully support that. I'm sure you guys do too, right? She come out whatever she wants. Sure, we support it, right? People can be witches in the open these days. And the other one, of course, famous for Modern Family, who's doing a little all-seeing eye wink right there on the screen. And I also just wanted to cover this beforehand because this is on the menu at this place. So I actually looked this up. I saw somebody had this posted, the menu at the restaurant, because they want to explain what Club 33 is, because there's crazy conspiracy nuts out there that think there's a conspiracy. And it's just, it's a number. Just like 666 is a number, 33 is a number. So here's what it's about. Years ago, Walt Disney felt that a special place was needed where he could entertain visiting dignitaries and others in a quiet, serene atmosphere where superb cuisine and distinctive decor would complement one another. Now, I'm sure it's human a la carte is the cuisine that's being served normally when pedestrians aren't there, but I'll continue. He asked artist Diarrhea Redmond, I think that's how you say the first name, to provide watercolor renderings of what such a place might look like. That's right, watercolor paintings is how we got Club 33. Accompanied by renowned decorator Emil Carl, Walt and his wife, his stage wife, stand-in wife, Walt like the young guys, Walt DeMolay, anybody that's wondering what I'm talking about, traveled to New Orleans to select many of the beautiful antiques that remain on display here. After years of planning, Club 33 became a reality in June of 1967. Listen to this. Club 33, so named after its address, 33 Royal Street, was renovated and expanded beyond its original vision in 2014, returning to the original watercolor renderings and to handwritten notes from Walt. And it goes on to just say, Walt originally imagined, although his visionary never walked its floors. Of course it didn't. Club 33 is proud to celebrate 33 years of heritage and hospitality in his honor. So, of course, it was just made for It's made for all these people with lots of money to go in and be able to eat away from the peasants and talk about, probably there specifically, just what room what boy or girl might be in underneath Disney, because that's really what they were probably talking about, right? So I just wanted to share that with you because, of course, there always needs to be a fake backstory in place, because if you're simple-minded, well, you automatically will just believe whatever backstory you're told, right? Like I'm sure if Jeffrey Dahmer, if you met Jeffrey Dahmer and you're like, what? Wait a minute, there's a human body inside your living room. And he was like, oh, I'm getting ready for Halloween. And they were like, well, it really smells. And he's like, well, I'm hardcore. I just put some stuff in the microwave to make it smell like a human body. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you later. Because that's pretty much how people think nowadays, right? So that being said, let me pull up the actual walkthrough here. We're going to go through. I found somebody's video who I'm going to mute because I don't need to listen to it. So here we go. All right, cute. 33 right on the doorbell. Of course. Is anyone going to answer? Maybe it'll be, I don't know, Klaus Schwab. Who knows? All right, we're heading in. Right? Oh, I'm surprised that the person isn't wearing a blindfold with a sword to its throat inside. All right, so look, here we got some 33 stuff. Look at all this garbage. I mean, this wonderful stuff. Mickey Mouse ears, of course, for the kids underneath. Got your 33, got this little area here where you can get a lot. It's another thing you need to notice is a lot of these places that have the open outdoors, they do a lot of rituals there under moonlight. There's a lot of like old homes. I don't want to go off topic. I want to focus on the walkthrough, but that have the ceiling like that. It's so that they can get the moon through the glass ceiling and perform the rituals. You could find tons of like old built homes that have them. So it's not outdoors because it's warm in Florida. I'm sure they did some stuff outside where it's completely enclosed so nobody could see it or hear the sound of the children screaming. So let's head in the restaurant. What's on the menu today? Human foot? Oh, do we have any children's tongues? Let's find out. Yes. Yes, caviar. By caviar, well, they mean something that's red, liquidy, and it gives you a lot of adrenaline, you know? You gotta be careful. It's a new channel. All right, we're walking around. I'm surprised that we don't have, some of the Podesta paintings on the wall. Oh, what a surprise. So there you go. You had the backstory from Walt. What about those floors, Walt? Oh, those black and white floors. Is it a coincidence that all the Freemason lodges have those? And then, you highest level you could ordain there, 33? Nah. And then they're the people responsible for all the chaos in the world, and that Walt Disney himself was a CIA operative, and there's nothing but tunnels under Disney, and then all the people that come out of Disney end up being super famous, all the kids, and they influence the other kids. Nothing going on here, folks. Just black and white floors inside of Club 33. And of course, you were born yesterday. You would believe that. Wonderful. Wonderful. We're just walking around, and this person has no clue, whoever's doing this walkthrough. They're like, oh, yes. Ooh, has Brad Pitt been here before? Oh, it's Tim Allen. What famous Disney actors have come through? All right? They can't think past as far as they could spit. I'll tell you that. Some of these people can't even spit. They're probably drooling as they're in there because they're like, did anyone throw a Disney name? Did Britney Spears come in here once? Right? Meanwhile, 33's all over the place. There's wine cellars, right? There's like, this is a restaurant for really famous, important people. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot like Comet Ping Pong. Anybody know where's the side doors in this place? All right? Anybody see the side doors that we could, take you right under? This is probably, and my guess, to be honest with you, is that this is one of the entrances to the underground. And if you think that that's a conspiracy, it's not. They even admit to having massive underground network and highway under there. But they tell you, of course, it's so that, they can get Pluto from one part of the theme park into the other part, because they need to drive around on a golf cart underneath there because, And look at all this creepy other stuff, this creepy art. That's some type of demon, I'm sure, if they put the camera on it long enough. These people are just so excited. Adult children, of course, worshiping Walt Disney because they pushed it on them as a kid. They don't even realize they're being indoctrinated with witchcraft, sorcery, and Satanism and the occult. Of course they don't. Because it's too much for them to take in because their whole lives have been based off of Disney from the age where it could be beaten into their heads. So to them, it means peace. It brings back wonderful memories. That's the end of the video for this person in their walkthrough. Not much of a video, pretty quick. But, Don't you love how they give the backstory at the beginning? I mean, I'm a brand new user. Don't you love how they do that? And they're like, hey, the backstory is, Walt Disney just wanted, when rich people came through his theme park, as if Disney was that big in 1967. In 1960, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people came through. But, so many prominent, isn't this a park for children to go on little rides? Isn't that what we're supposed to believe? Oh, rich dignitaries and politicians, etc., came through. And he didn't want them to eat out at, the McDonald's in the theme park. Maybe they would, before they went, I'm sure they stopped at Monsanto's Tomorrowland. For those of you that don't know who was behind Tomorrowland, Monsanto. Well, guess what? Tomorrow is now. And look what Monsanto does to all of us and our food, right? So anyway, Disney was I just love the backstory part. I can't get past that. For me, that's the funniest part because that's one of the mechanisms that's so hard to get past is that people believe these fake backstories. Everything they do has a backstory to it. Because they know it's a wall that they can put up that you won't go through. Because all you need to hear is a quick backstory, right? Like the Dahmer reference I made. That's how dumb people are, right? Oh, so he built this restaurant with the black and white. So it's a conspiracy, right? About Freemasons in 33. Oh, no, it's not actually. Oh, in the black and white. Oh, so then we get to a point where when people can't argue that it's a conspiracy anymore, they just go, who cares, right? That's what they say. They go, oh, who cares, right? And then you try to get into the stuff with the children, and they can't accept that or believe that because they love Disney. And they love the theme park, right? Even though there's books on Walt Disney and his involvement. I mean, I've covered DeMolay thousands of times. Videos are up on my website, even though I'm brand new to all this. So I'm going out on a little bit of a limb here, even putting this video up on this channel. But I'm a brand new YouTuber. But, right, I should stop where I am because there's probably some words I said for the algorithm that won't help the cause. But I still wanted to do this and throw it up here because, well, I'm sure it'll make you want to throw up. Just like this channel makes me want to throw up. And just like Club 33 makes me want to projectile vomit. So there it is, folks. A little look inside Club 33. I don't know why it popped into my head today. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if some sucker did a walkthrough. And of course they did. And I don't need to see the commentary. I saw a couple people had walkthroughs. And it was as if they had met Jesus. That's how they were responding. They couldn't believe it. You could tell that the men, they had wives, but you could tell they weren't real men. You could tell they probably in secret would love to ride the Hershey Highway. And they're so excited because they're 50 or 40 and they're going back to Disney and they're going to Club 33 like giant children, right? So these are the people, of course, responsible for the destruction of humanity. I'm just covering it for you, even though this channel is about positivity and love. I thank you guys again. Bye, everybody.